Yo, what up? It's Lord DNA for short, also known as Lord Homeboy, and this video is about my exercises on third eye, third eye exercises. Now I need you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and do all that good shit, share it, do all of that. Before I start this video, I'd like to say that you need to have a good understanding on what the chakras are with the chakra system, and a good understanding of the third eye, the sixth chakra, and the extensions of it. Back extensions, the side extensions, and all of that. If you want a good video on that, I suggest that you go to YouTube and type in avatar chakra system, something of that to that effect. And it's gonna be a clip about 5 to 10 minutes where the guru was explaining to Aang the chakra system so he could tap into the avatar state, and that's the most simple explanation that I've seen. You can go to Till Scott, or you can go to Ra Imhotep, or various spiritual teachers, but for me that's the most simple one. It's for children, and it's pretty straightforward. There's no spiritual religious bias in it. So if you need to know that, just check that out. These aren't super advanced exercises, but one thing that you do need to understand is that the physical body is modeled after the spiritual body. And if you feed your body healthy green foods, limit the amount of meats and toxins that you take in, drink water, get sunlight, that can only take you so far. You need to exercise and maintain a certain amount of motion and strength training to be able to get stronger. Healthy food's not going to make you stronger. It will make your immune system stronger and your bones and your teeth stronger and shit like that. But ultimately, to be healthy, you need to exercise. And that's what you need to do to your soul. That's what you need to do for your chakras. Just because you feed your chakras source energy and lunar and solar and planetary energy and love and things like that, that doesn't mean that it's going to get stronger. You need to exercise your chakras. And okay, I'm going to get into them. There's about 8 of these exercises, couple meditations. First, you need to get a deck of cards. Place them face down and put your hand on it, on the first card, and record whatever you want to do, what you think the card is going to be. This is a little tricky because there are multiple elements that come into play when it comes to this exercise. There are numbers on cards, there are faces on cards, there are symbols on cards, there are colors on these cards. So if you want to separate it into different categories and games and split them up and be creative however you want to, I advise that. A lot of people aren't good at feeling for numbers and hearing for the numbers and guessing. It's not about guessing, it's about feeling, seeing, hearing, whatever you want to do, sensing what the card is. If you want to guess the color, if that's not working for you, you can guess the number. You can split them up into the face cards and you can try to guess or feel for, the gender of the face cards. Whatever you want to do with that. You can also, next, you can get a pair of dice or one die and see if you can feel if the number is going to be even or odd, divisible by 3, divisible by 4, what have you. Next, I actually did this a lot when I was in jail because, I didn't have really much else to do. I do this when I walk down the street. This is very awesome. Everybody, not everybody, well, people have their favorite songs, movies, things like that. You can, if you know the beat, and I'm good with this, if you can memorize the instruments in a song or the lyrics or the person's voice, sit and try to hear it. When I have headphones that don't have enough bass, or you can take this to start off, you can put on the song, and if you know the bass, you can turn all the bass down on your device and just mentally put the bass in the song yourself. You can lay on your bed and visualize the movie, a movie that you've seen 100 fucking times, and that strengthens. That's a really good exercise, and it's fun to do. Next, what I like to do, see, when I talk, I hear about 3 to 4 different voices coming out of my mouth. I ask people about that. They say it's not normal, whatever. But when other people talk, you can listen to the 3 different vocals that are coming out of their mouth. You can listen to your own voice and listen for the 3 different sounds that are coming out of your mouth. I hear like a really bassy, I hear a mid, and I hear like a high. And when I try to remember what I said to other people, I hear one of those voices. I usually don't hear all of them put together. So that um another one, this is a meditation, but you can go into the bathroom, get a mirror, and just look right here and just stare at it. And just stare at it and stare at it and stare at it. I forgot who said it, but when you give it thought, you give it power. And that's an exercise, and you're gonna start to see all kind of shit. First time I really did it for more than fucking 5 minutes, I started to see my own aura, all kind of colors, and it was pretty fucking amazing, honestly. Next is another meditation. You can sit and, well, you can have somebody take a picture of you, or you can take a selfie of you with your eyes closed, with your face relaxed, and you know what you look like, but try to visualize your own face. That's a really good exercise to do to strengthen your third eye, you know. Try to visualize. Visualization is really one of the best exercises that you can do. And also with these exercises, with the cards and the dice, you can visualize yourself getting the right answer. That will help with these exercises. Next, of course, just like a muscle, you can visualize or literally do it. Expand and contract your third eye. Expand it to the size of a fucking grapefruit, and then put it back to the same size it was. Then make it the size of a basketball, then put it back, and then fill the whole room with whatever color your third eye is at the time, then put it back. That is kind of powerful, and if you're not really comfortable with that, I wouldn't suggest that. And next is look around your, don't look, but if you know that something is in your house, let's say the remote, but you don't know exactly where it is, try not to look for it. Stand in one spot and try to feel for where it is. And it's going to be really vague when you first start doing it. Something's going to tell you that it's under something, or on top of something, or behind something, or in between something. But when I look for things now, I don't I don't just start turning shit over and actively looking. I listen for where it is. I let it, depending on what it is and what it means to me and how many times I've come into contact with this object, you can find things really easily like that when you start to get used to doing it. You can fucking feel for how close a person is to your house if they're on the way, or if they just left, or if somebody's about to call you. But those are my exercises for exercising your third eye, your sixth, and some of your extensions. So if you have any questions, any comments, leave them in the comment. I don't know what the fuck's wrong. I just came from downtown and I hurt my leg, and it's this whole thing. But anyway, as Lord DNA for sure. Lord Homeboy, peace.